Okay, the Floureon V2. Picked these up off of eBay for about £32 delivered. Really pleased with them actually. A really nice pair of units really. These are PMR 446 radios. 2.5 watts. I sincerely hope not, and I doubt. Okay, we've gone to the radio there. We've got a flashlight, battery clip which releases the battery in the back there, a fixed antenna, and here are the charging bases. The 1.1 amp hour battery there. Not tested that, but I'm sure it probably is there or thereabouts. Nice charging unit. Again, no feet on the base of it, but this is a 230 volt charger. Doesn't come with an adapter. Plugs directly in with the UK mains plug, and you can see it's got the proper lead there. Nice little instruction booklet, fairly straightforward. It covers all the basics that you can do with this radio. It doesn't have any DCS tones or CTCSS tones enabled on the radio at all, but it's not really an issue for me. I should just be using these as PMR radios as they are. On the website there you can see some nice glossy pictures for the units. These are sold in the UK via Amazon, so one would assume that they are going to comply with all the regulatory requirements of the license for license-free use. And the manufacturer do make a lot more other radios, as you can see here. Moving on to the actual unit, you can see it's a rugged and nicely made bit of kit really for the money. You might notice the speaker, Kenwood type speaker mic on the side there, and we've got the monitor and the PTT button on the side there too. The battery just clips on as per all the other, well, more in the fashion of a cheap Chinese radio than a PMR radio, I suppose you'd say. But I'll play you some video a little bit later of the actual sounds of the radio. It's actually quite loud as you first turn it on. It's got 16 channels set on it, the full 16 PMR channels set on it, but the actual brochure does intimate that it's actually got 128 channel slots. Comes pre-configured as standard with what you call a flashlight, a torch, or not too bright that, but might be useful if you lose your keys or something. There's the weight if any of you guys are interested with the battery, with the belt clip, and there it is sat in the base. As you can see, that nice double insulated cable which you don't get on the 888. And just doing some field strength tests here against the Motorola, just for fun really. So there's your Motorola hitting a field scale value of 10. Let's just call it that. Okay, and we'll try the same with the Floureon at the same distance to see what that comes up with. And as you can see, it's pushing a little bit more on the needle there, over twice as much. I don't know how relevant that is, but it certainly seems okay in use anyway. And just by good measures, a 3 watt radio to show you the difference that makes. So that's a 3 watt normal 3 watt UVB 3 plus to give you a comparison. Right, I thought I'd worth mentioning the programming, what you can do with this radio. That you can't actually, even though it has the Kenwood connector on the side there, that is only for speaker and mic. It will work with all the standard conventional speaker mics that are around, but I've found no way of programming this radio. There's no software online I could get hold of. It doesn't work with chirp. So yeah, it's possible that you could probably program this radio to change the power output and the frequencies, but it does seem fairly well locked. So that's obviously maybe a requirement. I think what this is, I mean, this is really very similar to a lot of the other cheap Chinese radios, but they're looking at the instructions. The instructions show 128 memory channel sticker on the front there, so I'm pretty sure this does go up to more and can offer more power. But and they sell this, I'm sure, as an FRS radio as well. So it does say on the Amazon site that they'll only ship it to certain countries. So it does seem to me like a sort of a generic stock radio that they can pretty much program to FRS, GMRS, or PMR 466. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I thought you can't actually program this with any software I know of, but if anyone does know of, please leave that down in the comments. So powering on again, we'll just power the radio on. There we are on channel 2. So first I'll show you the lock feature. If you press and hold PF and press the volume up, it won't show you a key in the display, but it will lock the buttons out, so you can't inadvertently change channel or volume or anything. So that's quite useful, a lock feature. And to turn the lock off, you simply get the PF button by pressing the center button and press volume down, and then the lock will go and you can change channel and do what you like. Now, the other things that you can change, as I've already done here from the standard, out of the box, this button on the side of it turns the light on, but I've set it now so it's the monitor function, so it breaks the squelch. But you could also, in the settings, by pressing the center button and then pressing the up and down, pressing the center button twice like that, and then the up and down button, you can change what the side button does. So S for scan, FL for flashlight, AL for the alarm function, which I don't suppose anyone would really use, and SC for scan. So once you get it on that and you press the power button again on the one that you want the side button to do, so now it will scan, so instead of breaking the squelch. So really the three useful functions on that side button are the flashlight, the scan mode, and the monitor. I think I'll probably keep it on monitor. I don't particularly want to use these for scanning, so I'll probably monitor if the signal is getting a little bit weak. But you can change it on the fly, so that's the good thing is, so you might not be able to get the software, but you can actually change that on the fly. And if you do hear a signal that you want to stop on, just keying up, the same as anything else, and then it'll stop it scanning. I think it does resume. Yeah, it does resume once you stop. So yeah, that's quite a nice feature. It does have an FM radio function as well, but it's pretty naff. It doesn't do that while you're scanning. So cancel scanning by pressing that button again, and there's the FM radio. There's the volume. Pushing and holding doesn't do anything. You actually have to push it multiple times. I've not found any radio on it yet, but it's not something. Oh, hang on, was that something there? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it does kind of work, but I don't suppose anyone's going to be using it as a radio. Anyway, so that's really a brief run through the settings on this little radio. And I say I really did look, because I thought it'd be great fun to see if I could open this up, but no joy. But I imagine that's probably a good thing, really, particularly if the public are buying these from Amazon and they're selling them as a PMR 466 radio. So yeah, but what a great little value for money though. This is absolutely fantastic. I know I often say that, but this really is. It's great. I think £32 these were for a pair with base station chargers. And the base station chargers are also worth mentioning. Unlike the Bafang 888s, they've actually got double insulated proper mains cable. Like the 888s, if you get from China, come with just single insulated, very poor quality cable taking mains. So yeah, that's really good to see. Right, holding the radio side by side, you might notice the speaker and the mic labels are around the wrong way on the Floureon. They're the opposite of what they should be. Anyway, I've done some line-in recordings here. We've got the Floureon hooked up to the Tascam line-in, and we're going to transmit with various radios. Set the Floureon on receive, just to give you an idea what it sounds like.
Testing 54321 12345, 54321 12345. This is the Motorola Ta200. Testing 123. This is a test of the Floureon V2. The Floureon V2 connected directly into a voice recorder. Testing 123, 54321 12345. Testing the Floureon V2 into another Floureon V2 with its output directly into a Tascam recorder. Testing 123. Right, this is testing the output from a powefrul UVB-V Plus to a Floureon V2. Testing 54321 12345. Testing.
And now we set the UVB-V Plus as the receive radio, and we'll use the Floureon as the transmit.
Now testing the Floureon V2 into a UVB-V Plus. So this is from the Floureon V2 into the UVB-V Plus direct into a voice recorder. 54321 12345.
Okay, as you'll know from the test of the Mini 9, we got snowed out, so I'm going to throw in the Mini 9 test at the end of this video, but first off we'll go to Sight Now in the Dark.
Testing the Motorola Ta200, the Motorola Ta200 at location 1, 54321, 45321. Testing. Testing the Motorola Ta200 at location A, 3 miles, 54321, 12345. Testing the Floureon V2. Testing the Floureon V2 location A, 3 miles. Location A, 3 miles, 54321, 12345. Testing the Floureon V2. The Floureon V2 at location A, approximately 3 miles, 54321, 12345. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. G7 LNK, Golf 7 Lima, November Kilo, G7 LNK portable with the Tapstone Mini 9, the Tapstone Mini 9. Doing another test, the test was snowed off, another test of the Tapstone Mini 9. Location B now, location B approximately 6 miles, testing 54321, 12345. G7 LNK portable, Golf 7 Lima, November Kilo portable. Location B, approximately 6 miles, testing the Tapstone Mini 9, the Tapstone Mini 9, here in the dark, 54321, 12345, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Now we couldn't actually go and do any testing, like I said, at location B with these radios because, well, I did try, but they just weren't picked up at all. So I really think that these radios, well, particularly obviously the Motorola, but certainly the new Floureon is definitely probably only putting out half a watt, even though it did seem to perform better on the field strength. But I definitely think it's definitely compliant with the license-free exemption for 446, which is, I suppose, good news really, in a way. But I'm pretty sure that radio can be popped anyway and upgraded if people wanted to. But all in all, I can highly recommend these radios if you're looking for something with a little bit more, I suppose, a little bit more flexibility with the external batteries and I think I have to say fairly decent audio quality. When we set the UVB3 Plus as the receiver, they sounded quite nice. So if you're after a nice rugged sturdy set of PMR radios and you don't want to wait forever for them to come from China and you want the backup of getting them from Amazon with the returns facility that they have, then I can highly recommend you go out and purchase these radios. Okay, if you have been, thanks ever so much for watching. If you've really enjoyed this video, please pop a like and subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed, and we'll release some details of the competition winner in the next video. So if you have been, thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.